What is up, everyone? Mr. Aviator here, bringing you another episode of SimCity here on AviatorGamez. As you guys can see, the citizens are happy! Just kidding, they're protesting and they hate me, and I don't know why. I'm giving them a great life here in Tropic Escape. But today we're going to try to make life a little bit better here in Tropic Escape by adding some police, some hospitals, some fire departments, some things to keep the citizens... wow, they just went away. Maybe it worked! I'm a good guy after all! But guys, before we get into this episode, don't forget to hit that like button if you're really enjoying this series so far, and subscribe and turn on those notifications if you're new around here so you never miss any of my videos. They're pretty good. That's what my mom says, at least. And comment down below what you want to see added to the city in the next video. I'd love to hear from you guys down below. But let's get started. As you can see, someone wants us to build something. Mayor, to advance Tropic Escape into the future, we need high-wealth workers who will drive research and technology academic attraction. I'll do it. Okay, we're going to pretend we're doing it. We don't know if we're going to do it. What's this? Mayor, Aviator Networks. I'm really enjoying life here in Tropic Escape. We have a vibrant, diverse cities. Okay, so divine intervention. What's that going to do? Sure, I'll do it. It's $1,000. Okay, so have 5 wealth houses develop. Have 10 high wealth workers in your city. Okay, we can do that. Have 80 low wealth Sims attend a house of worship. Have 80 low wealth Sims attend a house of worship in a day. Oh wow. So we need churches. We need all sorts of things. This is our middle class living. We need to build a new neighborhood to have the high class living. What's going on here? Zones. Not enough shoppers. Commercial businesses are not getting enough shoppers. So we need a lot more residential. And I know that. Okay, we're gonna build out. We're gonna get the residential areas going. Okay, so this is all gonna be residential going forward into the future. Look at this. It's beautiful. People are going to love it. The residents are going to go insane. And there we go. So as you see, last episode, this is all our low-income living. This is where low income will go. High income is going to go from here all the way through the beachfront. So right here, since this is border, this is probably going to be more middle-income living. But, you know, until we can really build out, we might try to go high wealth just so we can slowly develop some more... I don't know, higher living accommodations. Okay, so let's go to Plazas, and let's get something that's going to make for very wealthy living. Let's go something like this, and then we can go get this plaza down here and plop this one here. And then we can even get a big plaza like this and go there. So we have a lot of better living area now for a lot of people. Those parks are going to cost us a lot in taxes, but hopefully we start to see some wealthy people move in and make this girl really happy, and she'll give us $5,000. Now, we do have to pay off a lot of loans still. As you can see, the loans, we still have $42,000 in loans. We're not going to raise taxes. We don't need to make people very mad. Wait, what's this? The police department, no regrets. You won't regret it. Maxis Man? Okay, I'll do it for now. I'll pretend I'm going to do it. I'll have to see. So plot Maxis Manor, send Maxis Man out on patrol. Maxis Manor, I don't know if we're going to be able to use Maxis Man because he's pretty expensive. $40,000, or we could just pay $30,000 for a police station. But maybe a superhero is what this town really needs. I don't know, we need healthcare and everything too. So we're going to have to be careful. We're going to just have to see. Okay, so a petition to build the, oh, here we go. Here we go, high wealth is up, guys. Look at this. Look at this. We got the rich people building houses in our city now, and we just got $5,000. We did it. So this is the poor slums, this street and on, and then the wealth are right here. So we're going to have to upgrade this wealth too. We want it all to be somewhat wealthy so we can make a lot of tax money. Plus, they won't care about high taxes. Okay, health is becoming an issue. Your Sims are injured, so we're definitely going to have to work on this. And I wanted to place this on a main road because it would supply basically a lot of healthcare in a short range. So let's go there. So this is where our healthcare is going to go. So the poor really aren't going to have healthcare, sadly. But let's actually see, where can I place this building? Okay, so that's not enough simoleons for that, but let's see, can we place this? Not enough simoleons for that either. Okay, let's just get a sign on top of the hospital. I do want to get an ambulance, but I think it's too much. How much is it, $10,000? Yeah, we don't have enough money for that, but we do have a hospital now, and it's servicing most of this area. So the wealthy's covered, the middle class. The poor aren't, though, sadly, so they're going to be in need. Oh, freight is selling really well. Oh, God, okay, so we might need more freight stations. Business is good. Okay, they're loving it. They're loving it. What's this? Not enough freight consumers. Okay, so do we need more? We still need more people. We're moving more people in. Don't worry. Commercial demand is on the rise for middle value commercial real estate. So we're going to need middle value commercial real estate to really start amping up this city. So let's go to nature. Let's maybe put, where's our business district? Okay, so we can maybe put one here and make the real estate a little bit better. I don't know. We'll just see how that works out. I don't know if a park's going to make real estate worth more. But we'll just see. Maybe we'll get nicer strip malls or something like that that will make people a little bit more happy in these areas. Now, this is all middle class living here. We're probably going to try to make this a wealthier area in the future. I do want the wealthiest of areas to be alongside the beach, and then middle class and wealthy can be spread out throughout the mainland, and this will all be poor from throughout here. That sounds evil, but it's a good plan. Okay, so let's see here. We have academia. We can get the research center. It's $25,000. But this will advance our society like no other. But right now, we're just not going to focus on that. Let's go over here. So this is the region view. As you can see, we have all these other cities. Let's go back to our city view. What do we want our specialization to be in? There's so many different things. Now, this is the most beachfront property, so gambling will create a lot of crime. I don't know. I want this to be a lot of residential areas, so let's make it maybe about culture. We'll specialize in culture here, and we can maybe get some nice attractions here that will provide some type of income. So we do need a church, and it is free and at no cost. So maybe what we do is we plop one of these churches in the low-income areas where it's kind of been recommended that it goes. So let's do that. Let's plop that down. A lot of people really do want a house of worship like this man. He's going to give us $1,000 if people start to attend this house of worship. So that's what we have to work on right now. So let's go back here. We're going to let businesses build up here. Actually, you know what we're going to do? We're going to clean out all of that. Okay, and then we're going to make this be houses. Okay, so housing all over there. People can continue to build up. There's a nice house of worship in this part of town. People can pray. They can do anything they want to do there. So perfect. We're building our society. But what do we need now? Worker shortage. We need more low income. We need more low income residents. And I think this is the divide here. So let's go like this. So this would be the low income divide. Can't draw a road through place buildings. Okay, well, let's go like this then. Okay, so this will be low income. And then I don't know if we can place a road there. No, we can't. Okay, so we'll have more low income here. And more low income here. And there. Okay, so it's awkward streets. But this is going to be good low income areas to place more low income housing. Because we're going to need them to be workers in our freights and all of that great stuff. So let's just plop them down there. We don't care if they're trailers. We need them to work in our freights and in our commercial areas to make that money. And how's our dump working? Is our dump doing well? I hope it's doing well. We're getting broke. We need more people. We only have 1,500. We have to increase population density. What's this? Mayor, I'm really enjoying life here. Have faith. What do you want us to do? I'll do it. Have 160 medium wealth Sims attend a house of worship. 160 medium wealth Sims. Okay, so no one's attending the church, which is a bummer. It's right here. It's working. It's open. It's a new day. So we'll see. We have the wealthy living here. We could raise taxes. So there is a residential demand like crazy. So we need to build up these roads. And that's going to be where some expense comes in. So what we need to do is do the high density avenue streetcar. Holy crap. That is expensive. That is very, very expensive. You know what? We got to take another loan. Let's do it. Accept the loan. There we go. We're now extremely in debt. Okay, so we're gonna extend our main avenue and start doing high density streets everywhere. So there we go. There's a new one. There's a new one. Just everywhere. Now we can build a lot more houses, and that's the goal. And then run a street right up this gut here to just allow better flow of traffic. Now we don't have a street running down this middle here, but that's because this is a big area, you know, surrounded by the town hall, so we shouldn't care too much about that. Let's go to housing and get as many houses built as we possibly can. Then we'll do some commercial right down the main strip. And then we need to build this area up, so we're going to do some middle-class parks, something that's just for the middle class, and we'll go like that. There we go. So we need more middle-class housing, and we need also some churches for the middle class. We need so many different things. The superhero is going to be a pain in the butt. He's too much money. He's $40,000. I had to send him on patrol, so I'm going to decline that. We're not going to do that. We need police. We need police officers. And our clinic's doing really well, so we don't have to worry about that. How's our electricity coming? Oh, we still have excess electricity, excess water, excess sewage. Perfect. Perfect, perfect, perfect. Everything's running perfectly. And look at all these medium income level homes coming in. And look at all the people going to church. So we're going to get $1,000 from that. Now we just need medium wealth going to church. And it looks like they're slowly making their way downtown to go to church as well. Okay, well, we need more cultural things anyways. So let's go see other attractions for free. A house of worship, a mosque, a modern temple. You know, I want it to be able to fit somewhere in here. So let's maybe just, these roads are too, there, this one's thinner. So we could probably plop this one right here. Another house of worship. That should make people happy. So they don't have to drive all the way across town. It made this area a lot happier because they don't have to go to the poor church. Okay, so 189 people worshiping. That's good. What's this? They want crime, I'm guessing. Hey, Mayor, so it pays 10,000. Go evil. Okay, what do they want? All I ask you is get Dr. Voodoo in here. Ask later. I'm not going to do it right now. $10,000 is not worth it. Okay, so there we go. We got churches. We don't have any schools yet. We don't have a police station. We're going to save up our money for a second, okay? We're making $5,000 an hour. Let's continue to build roads and stuff because I feel like that's going to be important. There's a high demand for what? Worker shortage. So we need... some buildings do not have workers to operate. Make sure there are enough workers to be able to do these workplaces. So we're going to need roads, okay? We're going to need more high-density roads, more high-density avenues. Okay, so we can go that way, and then we can build this road all the way down here. And there we go. And then run it right through the center here. And I'm not going to neighborhood it up too much, so we'll just see what kind of housing we can get over here. See who we can squeeze in on this road. There we go. That's pretty good. So that should create more residential. Hopefully get over that 3,000 population mark. Because there's a lot of demand. Low wealth, green demand for houses. Dark green regional demand for houses. Okay, so there's not a lot of high wealth demand right now. So that's fine. We just need a lot of low income people coming in and working our factories. I think what we're going to do is, since our demand has cooled down a bit, we're making $5,000 an hour. We do need to take care of police, okay? We need a police situation. This is going to be a hot spot of crime, I would assume. So we're going to plop the police station right here in the hotbed of crime, which should be somewhere right here, I would assume. So let's plop the police station. They're going to cover everything and make sure that our citizens stay safe. So right now we only have 2 police cars, but let's add a nice sign to the front so everyone knows this is the police station. A nice flag as well, why not? And then we also need some cop cars, just to add more police patrolling the streets. So there's 1, there's 2, okay, and then we can even, no, we can't get another jail cell, but we probably don't need one just yet. So let's exit out. We got a lot of police patrolling the streets. As you can see, our reach is pretty good. There's some criminals running around, but they're not going to get far. Crimes committed per day 3 right now. Criminals at large 3. Well, we're going to capture those people. So let's go here. What's this? What do they want from us? Ooh, Omega. They want us to build an Omega Industry, $36,000, so we'll think about that one. They want us to get Dr. Vu in here and go evil. I think we're just going to say no. Not right now. Plop an Omega factory. Supply crude oil and raw ore to begin manufacturing Omega. We don't have that yet, so this is going to be something in a long distance when we get another city that has crude oil and all that. Oh, what's this? Healthcare? Ooh, people are protesting. So there's health concerns. Treat 5 more sick patients. So what we got to do is probably expand this. So we're going to add another ambulance to help support everything we need to do. Then we're gonna add some patient rooms too as soon as we can. Let's add these right here. As soon as we get $15,000, we'll come back and add those patient rooms. So that way we can lower the amount of deaths and treat more patients. Okay, so there we go. People are coming out of the houses of worship. We have a fire issue. So obviously there's fires, so $20,000 to take care of fires. Now I think susceptible to fire are definitely factories. So we'll definitely go with something in this range over here. That should take care of all the factories. We don't have enough simoleons yet, so it's going to burn down for a little bit longer. We have a few factories on fire right now being torched. So let's get rid of them as they burn down and hopefully rebuild others. But we definitely need a fire department. Like I said, this episode's all about getting the police, the healthcare, the fire department, everything up and running. And this factory is going to burn down to the ground too. So 2 factories lost. That's not good for business. But we're almost at 4,000 people living in our city. We've almost doubled the people that live here. And we're starting to get closer to the beach. So let's bulldoze that as well. Lots of health issues. So a lot of people are sick in the poor area where we have no health care whatsoever. So that's going to be a problem. But let's place our fire station here, as there are a lot of buildings in this district on fire right now. Closed now hiring. Okay, they need more people. We're going to plop this sign here, let people know that's a fire station. We're going to plop this flag here. And we can't put the bell down yet, but we need another fire truck, but we don't have enough simoleons. How much is this fire truck? 15,000? Dang, we're going to have to wait a little bit. But there's a lot of buildings. There's a huge industry fire right now. We're going to have to take care of that. So we need healthcare in the poor district as well. That's something that we're hearing about. Obviously, the well-off and the wealthy are taken care of over here, and anything over here pretty much. But the sick over here really aren't being taken care of, and they're exposed to all the pollution. So we're definitely going to have to try to take care of them. So let's get rid of some of these buildings that have burned down because of fire. Hopefully our fire department can take care of the rest. It's been pretty messy. They're trying to put out this generic mill right now. Some new factories are already going up, so this is great for them. And there we go. So we're clearing out some debris. New factories should be able to go up, start being built immediately. Fingers crossed. So we do have a lot of fires, a lot of issues. Buildings burning down like crazy. What's your problem, fire department chief? We're not able to get to all the fires. Buildings are burning down. We need more fire trucks. I mean, we don't have the money. We need to wait a second. There we go. So there, we can get you more fire trucks. We'll put this bell there so you guys can hear when there's a bell going on. $3,000. We got to wait another hour. Then we're going to bankrupt ourselves almost. We need more roads and everything there. So that should help. The fire department's got double the trucks now. Man, this area is looking bad. We lost a lot. A lot of places went abandoned because of fire. So now we're going to have to clean them right up completely. Losing a lot of people because of fires. This is bad. But, you know, we'll clean this all up. We'll get everything rebuilt, hopefully. And it'll be better now. So there we go. We treated patients. Everyone's happy. Slowly but surely, the city's being rebuilt. And everyone should be happy. The healthcare issue is still a big issue. 7 deaths per day. Well, let's see. Edit. Okay, so they need more patient wings, which we just can't afford that right now, and we can't really risk it. We got to grow our city. And I know we should probably try to take care of healthcare, but we need another wing over here. So I think instead of expanding that one, we got to save a 20,000 and try to protect our citizens over here by just plopping this bad boy down for all future patient needs. So we'll just have to wait until we can save up a little bit, though, and get some more people living here. So there's a fire over here, which we don't have a fire crew. There's burglaries, no job, no money. Stealing is the only answer. So right now, there's no jobs. People are saying not enough medium wealth shoppers. Commercial business is not getting enough medium wealth shoppers. Build parks or city services to attract wealthy shoppers. So let's do that. Let's try to get some more wealthy shoppers. That seems to be a problem. Let's try to build like a nice plaza and plop it down here on this unhappy business. Okay, so there we go. And then let's just close that up. Hopefully that makes better businesses and shops. I wish we could move this because I placed this in the worst area. Can I move you? Can I move you? Can I just... Can't bulldoze in editing mode. Okay, so we can't... Well, we got new businesses going up, so for now we don't have to worry about it. We're not going to build any new roads. We need more medium wealth shoppers, and that's what we're trying to do. Okay, so we're making more money. I'm trying to decide if we should try to heal this sick issue right now. But I think what our next move is let's see, is there any down buildings or anything that we lost? No. Okay, so our next move is probably to get another hospital in, just because this sickness is becoming an epidemic. So there we go. We're going to place them in here, and now we have most of the city being taken care of health-wise. So health coverage for neighbors available. Worker shortage. So we need more citizens now. So that's what we're going to have to start working on, garnering more citizens. So let's go to a high volume road and slowly start to build out. So let's do... I don't know how far out we can go. There we go. So we can do this much, and let's start getting some more houses built. So just more citizens living everywhere. And let's give them nice parks and try to get those medium wealth citizens living all over our area. So we'll do something like that. A nice big park should create some nice medium wealth houses in this area. We still got to add streets here and here, but we'll just have to save up a little bit because these streets are really expensive. Like, it's kind of chokehold us. We could have built smaller streets, but that would have just been really annoying in the future. So I'm glad we just went with the biggest streets now and just have to kind of be struggling because I think it was a lot smarter. So let's see. I really want to build this. Not enough simoleons yet. And there we go. So now we can build that and we can get that going. Not enough simoleons for that, but we can continue to build more houses on all of these roads. So just go like this, go like that, go like that, go like that, go like this. There we go. More houses everywhere. Give us all the houses. We need more citizens, and we need more density. We need more parks. We need people to start building up. Some of these buildings are getting bigger. Some of these businesses are nicer. Especially on the strip, we want the nicest of businesses, the nicest of houses. We want people to really want to live here when they drive by. So we have over 4,000 people living here. This area isn't so healthy. What's this? Monster Truck Rally. Okay, so Plopin Expo Center. That's something we really wanted to work on anyways, because we're trying to be cultural. So if we look at stadiums, the Expo Center is $150,000. We can't quite afford that, but we got some sets of worship. We need some obvious landmarks. How do we get these approved? Town Hall upgrade to City Hall region. So we should have some Town Hall upgrades, I would assume. Oh no, we need to get to 5,000 residents. So we're working slowly towards getting our first Town Hall upgrade. That's been the biggest pain in the butt so far, just slowly growing the city. But we're starting to take up most of the area. So obviously we have all of this still to grow, but I imagine a lot of big mansions on this beachfront, medium wealth. So basically rich, medium wealth, poor. Poor by the railroad. That's basically how it's gonna go. But we're at $16,000. I think it's time to slowly start expanding roads and getting more and more people out here. So let's do that. Okay, so let's go out, like, I'm gonna just go out to this point for now. Hold on, let's just go like this. Let's get more roads built. I don't think I'm gonna run a cross street through here just because I'm gonna try to avoid, like, insane traffic. So let me actually debunk this road a bit, just because it's acting really, really weird. So let's try to just get that up there and then go like that. There we go. So these are good sized neighborhoods, and obviously some of this is going to be wealthy, some of this is going to be on the poorer side of things, so we're going to go with wealthy. So let's try to get some wealthy plazas in here, plaza that can, like, create some decent wealth houses, and then we can even maybe run another plaza here and just try to create some more wealthy area, some more better commercial wealth and everything like that. Now, our commercial areas, we have some poorer middle-class commercial down here, and then just one little tiny strip of commercial that's higher middle-class commercial, I'd say. Let's actually get rid of this park, just because it's in the way of future road building, and I don't want that to be that way. So let's go like this. And there, that should make him happy because that's a very wealthy park. So let's just see how that goes. And hopefully we see some new expansion. As you can see, this one's going under construction. We might get a wealthier area now, and I hear a lot of protesting going down at Town Hall. But we're getting closer to the population mark I want. What's this? My father didn't love me enough. I'm turning into a life of crime. Well, how's our police coverage? Let's go check out our police coverage. Okay, so obviously this area is very unpatrolled. People probably know that. On patrol, so crimes committed per day is 0. So there's really nothing bad going on. Hopefully the police can keep it that way. So we're gonna just continue to expand the city, get all these houses built. As you can see, we're seeing some wealthy, middle wealth houses going up right now. And I would like to expand, since we have enough money right now, our main street. Let's get it to the ocean. Okay, that's $23,000. Pretty expensive, but let's get some medium to high wealth shops in here. So high wealth formals, let's go with something like this. Okay, and then medium wealth plazas and little tiny parks can be something like this. And then towards the end of the road, we definitely want the highest of the wealth for some of the best of the shops. And you got parks and everything. So that should create some big demand on these streets. It should look very nice. So I'm really excited about that. I think we're really going to have something great on this main drag. And I released it all as commercial pretty much. I think eventually we'll get rid of these houses and make this commercial as well. I think that's probably one of the better ideas, and maybe that's what we'll start doing now. Just so it's no residential really on this road. There we go. And slowly start to line this up as commercial. Because commercial is going to be important, especially in the main drag. We want all the people to see all of our commercial demand. So let's see here. There's more demand for very cheap commercial real estate, so we'll have to check that out. Would you like to learn how to increase density? No thanks. Okay, so let's see here. Are we at 5,000 people yet? No, we're not. Okay, so what we have to do, we already have the roads set up to increase density. We already have the parks. So we're going to start to see some bigger buildings go up, I think. And over here, we're seeing some nice shops go up. People are able to drive all the way down the roads. There's all these different all these different areas. And it looks like we're really not seeing any congestion anywhere. All of our roads are built pretty well for the growth. So let's go to, we're continuing to use high density streets. So let's see, we have $32,000. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is this. And we're gonna go like that, and we're gonna go down like that. So this is gonna be a new neighborhood, and obviously this is gonna create new intersections on our main road. I don't want as many intersections, so obviously they already exist. So we can utilize them, so actually maybe we will. So let's utilize every single intersection that already exists. Get rid of some of those businesses. But that will also create a lot more housing now. So we need a lot more housing to continue to increase our population. So we're going to pause this up, put housing everywhere. And this is going to be a ton of housing right off the main area. So let's go with nice parks and try to get this kind of upscale living over here. Okay, so we'll place some here. And we'll hope that this makes some decent upscale living. And we'll even place one. Now this should be pretty good. Let's just see how that builds out. Okay, so we see some mansions going up. We see a lot more area becoming housing and living. So this city is really coming along. There's some fires. So we still need to get police protection over here, fire protection over here. But otherwise our hospitals are pretty well done. And as you can see, now we can upgrade the city hall. So let's upgrade it. Dun, da, 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 da. Okay, so what do we want to go into first? I think the first thing we want to do is go into culture. Obviously, that's going to be our main source of income, I think. So we're going to get a culture expansion here. And that's going to be the first thing we focus on, because now, next episode, we can actually focus on getting some of these things approved and getting some of these things added to our area. So, like, we have these small attractions, we have worship. So this should be really nice to make this city a really fun place to live. And if we go to edit here, we can add signs and everything too. So let's quickly do that. Boom, done. And now with the culture department, all we need to do for our cultural things, if we want some of these statues, they're all available now to us. They're going to be expensive. We can get some of these nice attractions up, which should make the area really, really fun to be in. But guys, I think this is where we're going to end this episode. Next episode, we're going to focus a lot on the culture and making this city really a tourist attraction to try to pull in more people. But we do have 6,000 people living here now, and not a lot of problems. Crime's all pretty good. How's our electric actually doing? So our little tiny windmill is still providing decent energy. Our water plant's fine. Our sewage is fine. If we look at the fire area, we're okay. We need more coverage. Definitely want to plop one here to cover this new area. Healthcare, it's pretty good, pretty widespread. There's decent wait time right now, so we probably should look at upgrading more ambulances and getting bigger waiting rooms. But then police coverage, we definitely need a police station down here to help cover this area here, especially as we grow. But if you guys enjoyed this episode, don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on those notifications if you're new. And until the next one, remember, take it easy, live it squeezy.